This is crazy. Life is crazy. Okay, like it's just crazy. Oh my god.
What you say now? Tell me what you said. You said that you would come again. You said that we would remain friends, but you know that I do not depend on nothing or no one.
Hey guys, so these are a couple disclaimers before we get into the video. Number one, this is a mental health check-in, and after rewatching all the footage and editing, I realized I didn't ask the most important question. Where is your mental health at? Where is y'all mental health at when y'all watching this video? Like, are y'all okay? I need to talk. Do you need a friend? If you do, I'm here. You can talk to me. You can DM me. My Instagram and my TikTok are both linked down below. And as well as my Instagram and TikTok being linked down below, my Amazon storefront is also linked down below. On my Amazon storefront right now, you can find my skincare routine, and you can also find different tools that I use for content creation, like the hard drive that I was talking about in this video, and my tripods, the one I bring with me, and my portable light, and my ring light. All of that is linked in my Amazon storefront. So yeah, so I want to check on you guys mentally. I really hope that you guys are okay, and if you need a hug, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. So let's just get right into it. What's up, YouTube? It's your imani.nijier, and as you can tell by the title, this is a Imani monthly mental. So Imani monthly mental is basically like a mental health check-in or more. So I know I told you guys in my getting to know me that like I wanted to talk about mental health on my channel, and I'm like, what better way to introduce talking about mental health on my channel than to talk about my mental health. So what my monthly mental is, it's just basically like a mental health check-in. So I'll do it like the day before the last day, like I recorded the day before the last day of the month. So basically this is just gonna be me talking about the month and like what I encounter, like what I accomplished, like what happened, like anything that happened and what's going on and how I'm dealing with it. So that's really what it is, and I think it's like a really good way for you guys to get to know me, like what I go through. And it's not gonna go like in depth in detail, but it's really just gonna talk about like how I deal with life and how I cope with life, because like life can be very overwhelming at times, and I know that everyone has their own things going on. So sometimes it's kind of cool to focus on someone else's problems to realize like, okay, I'm not the only one going through things, like, because you're not the only one going through things. If you are going through things, you're not the only one. You're not alone. Someone else is probably going through something similar to what you're going through. So you're never alone. That's number one. You're never alone. Someone is always going through something too, and be kind and be gracious to people, because you never know what someone else is going to. But you never know what someone else is going through. So yeah, give yourself grace, because you never know how you might come out in a situation. You might come out on top. So without further ado, I think this one is mainly gonna talk about like January and February, because it's the end of February and I didn't do one for January, and my January kind of ended so hectically that it really like made my February what it was. And, hey, we can't do nothing but just look at what happened, evaluate what happened, get a new plan, and then just execute the next plan for the next month, and you just keep moving. Because one thing about life, it don't stop for nobody. It only stops when your time clock on life stops. So life don't stop for nobody. The thing just gonna keep rolling, and you just gotta roll with the punches sometimes and just keep it moving. You need to take a pause sometimes and like just sit there and evaluate things and just be like, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like literally, that's literally what I'm saying. Like, you can take a pause, but you gotta keep it going. So without further ado, we just finna jump right into the videos. January was cool. We came in 2024 hitting the ground running. I am starting school back. I got 3 classes and I'm in my mentorship. I'm showing up on time, meaning early on time, because you know, on time, early is on time is late, and late you should have never came. So I'm on time to my rehearsals. I'm doing my photo shoot. I'm trying to get my modeling website off the ground. I'm doing good at my classes. I'm making plans with my friends and following through them. We're having great times. And then at the end of the month, this is my first time like talking about this publicly, because I haven't even posted this on my close friends. And if you haven't been a friend that has called me since this year has started, or if I haven't seen you since this happened, you don't know that this happened. And if you didn't check on me, and this ain't shading nobody for checking me, like this is not what this is. It's just me, this was so traumatic for me. I just haven't talked about it to nobody. Like I haven't reached out to nobody to talk about it, because yeah, it happened to me. I didn't feel like I had a reason to reach out to nobody to talk about it. So if you're a friend watching this, don't feel no type of way. I'm not shading you. I still love you. Yeah. But yeah, what happened at the end of the month, got into a car accident. This is the first car accident I was in as a driver. I was in a car accident when I was younger, and I remember it vaguely, but this is the first accident I was in as a driver. Nobody else was hurt. I was the only one involved in the accident. My car had a recall on it. I had just purchased a brand new 2024 Honda Civic Sport in October of last year. So October 2023, I had just purchased a Honda Civic Sport, Sonic Gray Pearl. That was the first car that I purchased in my name. And I was so proud of this car, but I did not know that this car had a recall when I purchased it. So 3 days before my accident, I got a letter in the mail from Honda saying that the car had a recall. And I'm thinking like, okay, so this was like on a Thursday. So I'm like, I got time to like just schedule this appointment and get it looked at, whatever. And I was just gonna do it that like following Monday, because you know I was trying to get my work done, because my homework is due on Friday night. It's like I have 2 classes that homework is due on Friday nights, and I had just seen them when I got off of work, and then I knew I had plans on Saturday, and I knew I had rehearsal Sunday, and I was like, I usually start like making all like official plans and business stuff like on Mondays, not knowing that this was gonna happen. I'm driving home from an outing, and I lose control of the steering wheel. The recall is the steering rack. The steering rack is messed up on the car. When I went into further investigation of the recall, the steering rack been messed up on the car since I bought the car. They didn't tell me that. So that's a whole nother situation that I had to deal with. So yeah, when that happened at the end of January, I'm not even gonna lie, that thing threw me off. Like it threw me off my game. Like for me to like come in a year and hit the ground running, and I'm doing everything right, like everything is like starting to come together for me, and then that happened. That's why I didn't talk to nobody about it, because I was just so mind blown and shocked that it happened. So it's just like, I don't have a car. So yeah, that like really threw me off. It was just like, what? So you know, like when one thing like that happens, and it's just like everything in life just started going downhill after that. So yeah, with that happening, my mind was messed up for a minute. I'm not gonna lie, because when it happened, my main concern was getting myself off the road so that no other driver was hurt because of my car. I wanted to damage the car before I damaged myself or anyone else, or caused any harm to myself or anyone else. The car is material. The car can be replaced. I cannot be replaced, and no one else's life can be replaced. So I'm very grateful that I wasn't hurt and no one else was hurt, and that yes, my car is totaled. I no longer have a car, and I'm now on the car search again, and it's very stressful. But you know, it's like I said, life happens, and you just take it, and you're like, okay, you have to take your time and really think about it. Because I didn't drive for 2 weeks. Like I was scared to drive. I was cautious in the car. Like I was not having anxiety attacks. So like my heart rate was up when I was in a car. Like it was just scary. Like anything like faulty on a car just really, it just scared me for like a few weeks. So like 2 weeks. And then I drove like the second week, and I was cool. Like the first time I got in the car driving, I was nervous, like up until like 5-10 minutes of me driving. And I think that's really the distance I was going. I was shaking. I was nervous. But I was like, I have to get back on the road, because like all these things I'm trying to do Uber and Lyft is not cheap. And have I like encountered it since I haven't been driving? No. Luckily, I have like this best support system that a girl could ever ask for. My grandmother and my mother really have been holding me down since this has happened. So that's been great. But yeah, I'm rambling. But I'm sorry if I'm rambling. It's just like, this has been like a raw video. Like, this is just a mental health check-in. So it's really raw. So if I'm rambling, I'm sorry, but this is what it is. So yeah, that happened. Scared to drive on a car search. So boom, that all happened. And like I said, it did mess me up mentally. So, and it put a pause on a lot of things. It put a pause on going to the studio. It put a pause on modeling, and it messed me up when it came to thinking about doing stuff with school. Cause like anytime I would just sit in my thoughts to try to focus on my work, thinking about the accident, I'm thinking about the car, I'm thinking about how I'm gonna get the car fixed, I'm thinking about all this stuff dealing with this car, and it just really it messed me up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was going through it, okay, really going through it. And like my folks knew, like my family and my boyfriend, they knew, they understood, you know. But it was a lot. It was a lot. It was definitely a lot. But I feel 10 times better now. Like I said, I am looking for another car. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do new or used, and it's like pros and cons on both. And right now they're really weighing on like right here. So that's where it is with the car. School is shaky right now for me, not gonna lie. I'm trying to, well, my main thing was after it happened and I couldn't focus for like on school, I made sure all the important assignments were done, and then like everything else, I told my professor, like, look, I told both my professors, like, I got to a car accident, so I'm gonna need an extension. And it was cool with it, and I think I'm really taking advantage of my extension, but it's okay. I gotta buckle down and get it done. Like, that's really regardless. I just have to buckle down and get it done. So I'm really giving myself a deadline to the end of this weekend to just get everything done, and I just have to stay true to it. That's all it is. I gotta discipline myself and stay true to it. So that's all it is with school. Like, school as a whole, it's really just about discipline. Just like a lot of things, just like everything in life is about discipline. So it's just, I gotta sit there and get it done. Like, I wanna do this, I want this degree, I wanna work in my career field. Yeah, this happened, but like I said, life keeps on rolling. So I guess we just gotta get it together and get it done. So yeah, that's how it is with school right now. Dance. Like I said, dance and modeling, they took a pause because I didn't have a car. But the mentorship, my second part of a mentorship I'm in, it just started back last week. And not gonna lie, my confidence just grew out of nowhere when it came to dance. Like, this has been growing. Like, regardless of all the stuff that I've been going through, my confidence is growing. This is not alcohol, this is ginger beer. So I don't want y'all to think I'm just drinking. But yeah, my confidence is really just growing right now. Like, and I'm very proud of like how far I'm coming when it comes to dance. Like, I look good. Like, I just be looking at myself when we at the studio like, girl, you look good. Like, look at you moving like that. Who do you think you are? Like, you ever just look at yourself in the mirror, like, as if you're dancing or modeling or whatever, and you just be like, or even when you wake up in the morning, like, oh girl, you just that girl. You was just, you just her. Look at you. Working in pajamas like that, them skin glowing like that. Like, who do you think you are? That's how I've been feeling in the studio. And whenever I can get back in front of a camera for modeling, like, I know my goal was to do at least one photo shoot a month. I couldn't do February because my transportation been crazy, but I am gonna come back strong in March, so just wait on it. Do I know the concept yet? No, I've been literally going crazy trying to figure out a concept, but I kind of have something in my head, I kind of don't. But when I have it solidified, I'm telling my photographer, and we booking it, and we doing it, because all gas, no brakes, all 2024, all because that one thing happened. It ain't stopping nothing. It's not stopping no motion. No motion is being stopped just because that one thing happened. Like, come on now. So yeah. So that is really what happened this month, and that's really how I dealt with it. But what I can say is I am proud of myself for still, number one, still doing my work. When it came to school, at least the majority of it still got done. The majority of my work still got done. I still made sure that all because I didn't want to do the intensive no more because my head was so messed up with dance, I still came back and I did it. With modeling, I'm still thinking about these concepts because I'm still going to do this modeling profile. And I'm still going to get another card because one thing about it, this show don't stop for nobody. It was a pause. It literally just put me on pause. And looking back on it, like when it happened, of course I didn't want to be put on pause because I hit the ground running. I'm just I'm gone. Like after work, I'm doing something every day. And it was to a point where I was exhausted. Like, baby, when I tell you exhausted, like I'd be at work, like finna go to sleep. Like I was exhausted. So looking back on everything does happen for a reason. And I genuinely think that this happened to slow me down and really look at things for what it is. Like, really evaluate like what I really want to do and how I want to get it done. And, you know, like it really just wanted me to, I think God just really, like, that's the lesson I think he was teaching me with this. Sit down, calm down, relax. You got time. Everything's going to happen on my time. Like, that's literally what I think the lesson was. Like, relax. Like, you gotta relax. Like, you gotta chill. You gotta, you know, like, just everything is gonna happen. Like, so with me like rushing and like I gotta be in this class, I gotta be doing that, I gotta be taking these pictures, I gotta be with my friends doing this, I gotta record this, I gotta record that, because I want to be consistent with YouTube. That's another thing. YouTube. I ain't talking about YouTube. I ain't talking about y'all. So YouTube. I didn't talk about that. YouTube. With YouTube. Someone call you for food. Okay, so with YouTube, I feel like, I don't know, like, I'm proud of how far we've come. My goal was supposed to, like, when I started the year, my goal was to do at least one video a week. I obviously have not been doing that, but now that you guys know the reason why, I am trying to be back consistent. Like, I really am. And like one of the main things was I needed let me show y'all. I needed a terabyte because airdropping videos from my phone, because I record on my phone right now, to my iPad, which is what I edit on, was honestly the worst thing ever. It took so long. It would take days sometimes because I recorded 4K on my phone, and transferring that to this iPad, it was just like a headache. But now I have this hard drive and it makes life 10 times easier with editing. So I already have like videos separated in different folders ready to be edited. I just need the time to just sit and relax and edit videos. But for me, just starting YouTube really this year, like my first video being like what I got for Christmas 2023, and then like coming in with a getting to know me, and then hitting y'all with a spend a weekend with me vlog, and then hitting y'all with a take my braids down with me, and then hitting y'all with the behind the scenes of my first photo shoot of the year. I've been providing y'all with quality content, and I'm proud of it. My thumbnails is eating down on the girls, okay? It's eating down. I'm doing so well with YouTube, and I'm giving myself grades because your girl is at 81 subscribers. One day we'll be at 100, and then we'll be at 5, and then we'll be at 1,000, then we'll be at 4K, then we'll be monetized. So, you know, like, it's a journey, and I'm very proud of like how far I've been coming with YouTube. So just to throw in like how I feel about YouTube I love it. I do love it. So, and I, you know, to build the channel the way I want this channel to be built, I'm okay with the process, and I'm okay that it's taking a little longer than expected to get where I want to get, because I'm falling in love with it more and more every day. I'm falling in love with posting content again. Like, I'm falling in love with myself and my idea for myself and the brand that I'm trying to build for myself. So I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with how everything is going. So yeah. So just to talk about like YouTube as an ending. YouTube is great. As a month, not as an ending, but like as a check-in. YouTube, proud of what I've done so far. I think we're doing good on this channel. So yeah, talk about what happened, talk about how I dealt with it, talk about what I'm proud of. I didn't talk about what can be improved. Kinda did. I think the main thing that can be improved right now is my schoolwork. Professors, if you see this, I'm literally gonna work on assignment 3 right now. Yo. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's the main thing that can be improved is school. Schoolwork could be improved for sure, and my optimism on how situations are gonna play out can definitely be improved. Because I think with the whole car thing and everything else after that, I've been stressing myself out way more than I need to be stressing myself out. Yeah. I was gonna talk about like work too as like something as a monthly mental health check-in, because work be stressing me out. But one thing I have to remind myself is that it's a job, and that is why I have to take school seriously so I can get out of the job and in my career. Because the job is just something to get the bills paid. Career is something else. I can't let these things stress me out because it's not forever. It's temporary. Job is temporary, career is forever. So, but yeah, so that's really just how everything is. So I told you guys about school and accident and YouTube and dance and modeling, and that's really all I got going on in my life. So I think this concludes my monthly mental health check-in. Money's monthly mental. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed talking about like everything I got going on. It was a stress reliever. It felt good to get it off my shoulders. So I will end this video with saying, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate the grade of my mental health at least at a 7. 7.5. On its way to an 8. Because I am so stressed about everything, but I have a lot more faith than I did have when everything started happening and going downhill. So I give myself an 8. Really give myself an 8 because, you know, yeah, so that's gonna conclude this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys turn on my post notifications so you can be notified whenever I post a video. I don't know when I'm gonna post a video. You guys don't know when I'm gonna post a video. So this is how you know whenever I post. And share this video with your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your homie, your home girl, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your everybody, and tell them about imani.nijier and tell them that I sent you. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.
She found a flight, nigga, man, this sky. She found a flight, man, on the way out of here. She found a flight, nigga, can't even see me on the way out of here. I'm too far in the sky. Hermes, ash for the dark, my ash. Bitch, so pretty.